my beautiful Cancerian energies. Welcome back to my Tarot Nook. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome to Cancer Cross Watchers as well. Hope everyone's doing well, as always. Just so you know, this is a safe space. Everybody is welcome here. Feel free to let me know what's going on with you in the comments. Alright, or if you'd like, you're welcome to timestamp any part of the reading you'd like. Share your thoughts. All right, so for today we're going to connect with the universe and see what messages we can receive for you here in terms of what's next for you and them being the cross watcher and the person most on your mind, and what the deal is between the two of you in whatever status you are in at this time. Excuse me. Take the messages that resonate and let go of the rest. Let the universe sort it all out. I will try to get as close to a personal reading as possible while keeping the content general for the entire Cancer collective. All right. And obviously, I'll be using two separate decks, one for you, one for them. This is theirs, this is yours. And we'll start with some oracles here. All right. So, okay. Ex-lover is popping up for you right away. A reconciliation. We have mystery, addiction, and we have change. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and pull all the decks cards as well so that you can see the layout and what's going on here. We also have liquid courage, bottom of the deck. All right. For you here, we have the Four of Cups in reverse with the Two of Swords in the reverse. And the Queen of Wands upright. The King of Cups. Two of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Cups, by the way, was in the reverse with a Queen of Pentacles for your current energy. And let's see what's going on with them. And then we'll dig in for you here. Oh my goodness. Totally frog in my throat right now. We have for them the Seven of Cups in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in the upright. With the Magician in the reverse. The Six of Pentacles. With the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Wheel, all right, in the upright, and their current energy is sitting in the Virgo space with the Hermit. Okay, so right up here with the liquid courage, I feel like there's obviously a desire here. Somebody wants to, your ex-lover is in the picture and they want to reconcile. I feel like they miss you, but there's been too many issues here, and for some of you something happened, and I feel like somebody was not like changing their habits. The addictions could have been a little out of hand, overspending, overusing, overdoing something, a little extra. Toxic attachments here. I do feel like we might be talking about a Virgo. Somebody here is being very mysterious, kind of the energy makes you kind of very confused, like you try to figure them out, understand them, and it just kind of something is very perplexing about them. But I feel like that sometimes that's just kind of based by design who they are. But there's something unknown here that they would like to kind of reconcile you with, or communicate with you about and fix something, like reconcile a situation, correct something, or at least address something here. I do feel like, you know, this is somebody that is trying to work up the confidence. Okay, so sure, we have liquid courage, but if they have addictions, I wouldn't say like they need to drink alcohol, for example, you know. But the point is here, somebody's working up the courage, trying to figure out a way to loosen up or do something here that they, you know, that would kind of, that's not something that they have done either before, or they were expecting themselves to do, though. So they're kind of preparing themselves somehow. There's a sense here with you, you're showing in a little powerful, you're coming in with some strong Capricorn energy, very mentally practical, like very alert and ready. But somebody here was, you know, interfering in your situation. Somebody here was kind of trying to cause some type of a problem, and I feel like you kind of stood up to the occasion here. You may have had to set somebody straight, or sorry, I was itching my eye, or just kind of, you know, call somebody out for what they are and put them in, put them in their place. I do feel like for some of you here, somebody highly depends on you energetically in your life. So you have like, you have important things like, that you have like to give your time to and your focus to as well. And I feel like this energy has like issues with that. Somebody here on your side, their side, for your person, they're coming across not just isolated and withdrawn, but they feel like they're withdrawn, they're walking away from something, or have walked away from a connection or a situation. And alternatively, or equally I should say, it's somebody here, they're like, it comes across as though they're kind of, they're trying to focus on doing something for themselves, but then they can't get their focus off of you. So this ex-lover energy is like in a withdrawn energy, but kind of, the whole balancing, working up the courage, you're thinking basically, they're in their thoughts right now quite a bit, quite withdrawn. All right, I do feel like somebody here is contemplating making the effort to connect with you, their counterpart here. You're coming in with the Four of Cups, so there's Seven of Cups, your Four of Cups in the reverse, there's Seven of Cups in the reverse. Both of you guys here are having some kind of withdrawal taking place here. In your case, I feel like there's a past person energy that, I feel like you're thinking about, or you might be considering renewing something with here. I'm not sure if it's the same person. We'll just kind of think of it as the energy that you're thinking about the most in this sense, because there's also like a newness, somebody here that's trying to come in as a new energy. But I feel like the past energy, that the ex-lover that we're trying to, reconcile and work something through, I feel like they've been like perhaps, a little possessive in the past, so for a lot of you here, there's just there's like a lot of discernment that's necessary, okay? And I feel like you sometimes have had to deal with them in very stubborn ways. And I feel like Cancer, literally this is a Cancer card, the Four of Cups. So this is definitely something that has been on your mind. Stability here, stabilizing your situation or the connection with this person was not, like in the love department, did not feel stable whatsoever. For a lot of them, I feel like there's regret here in the past, making like like the wrong choice, or in terms of relationship, choosing the relationship or not. But I also feel like this is an energy here that's coming through as somebody that did not necessarily, like the connection lacked purpose for them, or they were not necessarily connected emotionally to a certain degree, so they were not valuing the connection for what it was with you. But there's a sense of confusion. Again, this is somebody that's very confused. They don't know what they want. They can't make a decision in terms of if they want to have a relationship or be in a relationship. Something along the lines like that's going on with them. Your feelings here for the situation, their feelings for the situation. Two of Swords, again, you're in a place where you're kind of, there's no right choice right now. I feel like somebody could have, really walked away for somebody else or for something else, or just kind of, just was like, okay, I'm done with Cancer. I can go do whatever I want. I'm going to go focus on my own path and my own journey here. And I feel like this is somebody that walked away from something very stable and very reliable. And I feel like for some of you, you may have been blindsided by it. I feel like their current feelings for the situation itself, though, is they're thinking about what had happened when they had walked away. We have a Taurus energy here. This is somebody that wants to kind of come forward, or, return in some way, but they realize that they kind of wasted a lot of, like your value, like they value, like, it's almost like, not like your resources, like as in your money. For some of you it could have been, but this is somebody that's kind of, again, may have taken your entire abundance for granted, and kind of, still felt like their stubborn self wanting to walk away from something and not necessarily be accountable for it. So, and I feel like for you here, you're viewing things from a very stubborn angle yourself, Libra, and this is showing up as a Libra energy. And both of these cards here are moon cards. And then we have the mystery. So there's just something here that that you're not, somebody is not telling you, or somebody is holding something from you, not being honest about something. And it feels like it's really tough for you to even want to compromise the idea of a reconciliation, which is kind of maybe why this person is really trying hard to kind of figure out a really good way to kind of build the courage to kind of reconnect with you here, because it feels like there's a little bit of a regret of walking away or walking from something, and kind of walking away unaccountable. All right, so the Queen of Wands is here for you. You know, I feel like there's some jealousy here for you. Maybe somebody here, your person could have cheated or was lying about somebody, or they could have been talking to somebody else or dating someone. You may have found out something. And I feel like, you know, you have a lot of passion for this energy. And I feel like, you know, the strength that you have as the Queen is showing up strong, but it's showing up twice that you're standing up against something in a way where, you know, you're not losing your dignity. You're very grounded, and also you're not like, you know, your passion and your flair is very present, but you're, you know, like kind of like very authentic, like you're dynamic, so you're very confident and you're like absorbent of the knowledge, like you're not coming across like, oh my god, losing your mind. And I feel like towards them here there's some type of jealousy. There's somebody that puts you in an insecure place, but you're standing your ground this time around, because I feel like ultimately for you here, if somebody is not going to be not just honest, but if somebody can't make you an option, or, you know, is unable to decide what they want and they walk away, you're completely okay being, you know, where you are. I do still feel like lingering somewhere there's somebody like that you may have started talking to, or is very interested in talking to you here. So there's, it feels like there's something on the outskirts of a beginning of something, because you have that like charisma. So it's not like, um you know, like you're not like, not that it matters, but it's not like you're not wanted. It's just that you're desired. But this person, your ex-lover, the reconciliation, this is somebody that really needs to act fast if they're interested in coming back. I feel like somebody will be kind of trying to pull you into their own energy here soon. All right, their feelings towards you here is the Magician. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that does not apply themselves, again, is walks away, does things. So their feelings towards you is kind of also still a little bit you know, questionable here. I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that comes across as very untrustworthy or inconsistent, and I feel like there's a lot of manipulation here. So I feel like this is somebody that perhaps kind of projects a lot of that as well on you, and perhaps maybe calls you a manipulator, or, you know, something along the lines where they try to reflect their own flaws or their own traits and kind of project it. It's not going to always be that way, but this is the Magician, but they're doing it in the reverse, so it's just very obvious, and it's coming across as very conniving. I feel like this is somebody also that could perhaps say that you're not applying yourself to the relationship, or that, you know, something like, I feel like this is somebody that manipulates, but is sometimes a little their mental thought process is just one that they'll have an excuse or word for anything that kind of justifies why they're in that state. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it just feels like there's somebody that kind of really hasn't sorted themselves out completely, much less understand like the value of this connection. It feels like it's just they're very scattered at this time energetically. Okay, so the King of Cups here with six of Pentacles. Your King of Cups is showing up in the reverse. Okay, so we have a Pisces energy showing up for you. I feel like for a lot of you here, it seems like for a lot of you, it feels like, your biggest thing here, you're dealing with somebody that's very moody, very stingy with love. Of course, there's manipulation showing up again. All right, and I feel like some of you are just not having it, and I feel like, you're becoming aware to it. You're taking the blindfolds off, even though if it's in the reverse, you're kind of questioning why are the blindfolds on, like what, because we have two moons here as well. So essentially, I'm looking at it from like, there's so much stuff that you don't know or has been unknown, that like, how much of this do you want to go, because you're around somebody that's in a very low energy place right now. They come across as, a little unreliable and sometimes toxic. So it's just for you, honestly, the blockage is here for you. The reason you may be blocking or just not necessarily pursuing right away or interacting, or just kind of maybe giving them the feeling that they can come through, even though you may care for them and want to fix something. At this time, you're doing this because you're just kind of, you're not there to be around an unreliable or toxic energy that manipulates all the time to get what they want. The Six of Pentacles here, their biggest issue here, look, it's coming up with the moon. It's just, this is somebody that likes to breadcrumb the connection. They just kind of, show up just enough to say that, just to do the right thing or say the right thing or text the right thing. And they kind of, there's no consistency with this person. This person is still kind of trying to figure some things out. There's, again, some things that you just kind of, I don't even think you know about them, or there's some things that they haven't even figured out about themselves. So there's just, again, a lot of shiftiness taking place with this energy. I do feel like this is somebody that just wants to do whatever they want to do, and just kind of, just play. And I feel like while, you know, they feel like they do give, they enjoy giving you time or attention or whatever, it's more based on like their own kind of like by their own standards. It doesn't feel like, again, like they breadcrumb the options, they breadcrumb, like things are just very stale with this person. But it feels like the manipulation is where the hook is. So something here about you and them kind of needs to either be resolved or kind of absolved, like healed, or have closure for something here. All right, Two of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. You know, I feel like your biggest thing from them, if you were to have any kind of a reconciliation conversation, it's just like having them understand that, you know, you're not going to be made like a second option or a third option. Like the priorities here, you know, if they can't get their priorities straight, this is not something that you're interested in. You don't want to be juggled. All right, I feel like for a lot of you, you're looking for yourself here to grow and nourish yourself in relationships, to maintain a certain structure, stability, be strong here, strong-minded. And I feel like for a lot of you here, you can easily adapt to change. It's not like you're stuck. And I also feel like it's okay if this person just completely walks away or does not return. It's kind of like where your mindset is. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's like something that they may need to know, like, you know, especially if you're like really turning your back on them, for sure. And there's Seven of Swords here. You know, I feel like they want you to forgive them for lying to you, betraying you here. The Seven of Swords is in the reverse. Hidden moons everywhere. Secrets and betrayals, just kind of not being honest, withholding love. Okay, somebody's just in a place where they can't be trusted. And I feel like this is somebody that, you know, perhaps maybe feels like you also keep secrets from them. And so to some degree here, they may be thinking that they're only doing what you're doing back to them. But for a lot of you, this is somebody that really wants to shed some light on a situation, maybe perhaps kind of talk about something here, but they're in a very deceptive space. So they're always escaping their like responsibility. Okay, but this is somebody that also does want to clear their conscience in the reverse. So I feel like this whole reconciliation and coming back, this ex-lover, they want to kind of put something back on track here with you. They just want to clarify something, clear their conscience, which I think is kind of good, considering, you know, we were talking, they're trying to work up the courage to handle something here with you. Your Eight of Pentacles to the World for them here. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you with your Eight of Pentacles, Cancer, you're just kind of right now just in a place where you're burnt out. Okay, I feel like you felt extremely undervalued. You're trying to get yourself back on track here. Some things are just feels like your connection with this person has always lacked passion. So there's still very like a lot of uncertainties with where you would head with this person if a reconciliation came back, or if some type of a connection was to get back online. It feels like it's just that you want to put the work in your direction and not towards the relationship anymore. I mean, you're not struggling, but you're learning so much, and you're just trying to do something right for yourself the next time. Like you're working on like whatever lessons you're learning. That's coming up very strong for you here. And I feel like for right now, there's just something about the situation that's just kind of not making you feel like you can be happy or feel joyful, but you're trying to get yourself back there. And I feel like maybe it has to do with the jealousy or the sense of, you know, the way you feel about this person, because the closure hasn't happened. So the feelings and emotions and some things still are either being filtered completely out or still like around and like lingering for you towards them. All right. The 10, the Wheel of Fortune here is showing up for them. I feel like in terms of their movement here towards you, this is somebody that really is considering you, somebody that they would like to fix something with, or, you know, there's some type of a soulmate connection for you and this person. And so I feel like this is somebody that is going to make every attempt to see if they can kind of get this connection back online. This is somebody, change is very difficult for them. All right, change is showing up, but change is also regenerating and growth. So I feel like you could be in some type of a cycle. This could be a karmic cycle for you. Okay, you keep reincarnating together, you keep coming through together and learn your lessons from one another. Okay, and through your lessons learned, you kind of resolve whatever karmic things that happen, because then you graduate from that plane and you ascend through it. And so I know it feels weird. I don't know, sometimes when I talk, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but it's coming from the heart. But essentially, this is something that's coming towards you here. So this is somebody that wants a cycle of life with you to begin again. And I feel like this is somebody that wants to get over the chaos and the upheaval. And like I said, as much as I don't like the Seven of Swords, this is somebody that really wants to clear their conscience. So they want to clear their conscience and ask for a new beginning with you here. So it's what I'm seeing, my beautiful Cancer. All right, let's pull some hidden truths for you and them. These messages could be from you to them, from them to you, all one way from one person to the other. Take them as they resonate, all right? So I can't stop thinking about you. Okay, I want you. All right, and we have, I wish I had treated you better. I left when I saw you with someone. The timing just was not right for us. Wow, the story is really telling itself. And I'm starting to understand our connection. I told you, the 10 here, the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel card, the soulmate realization here. This is a phenomenal outcome here. Like, really, I feel like this is your person 100%. All right, so a final word for you here to close out this reading. If you're still with me, thank you so much. Give the video a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell. I post weekly and regularly from here on out. I've been doing so. So if you would like to let me know you stayed with me till the end, you can type your word connection. All right, your word is connection. You can type in the comments. And your message is Father Divine and Mother Earth, make love in your heart. Okay, so I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one, and take care.